I want to show you guys how I've built an AI operations manager using Claude Code, how it's helping me operate at 5x pace for the last 4 weeks. I'll show you all the realistic use cases. And now I want to roll this out for recruitment business owners, recruitment CEOs, so they can 5x their pace. And this will be given to every single recruitment business owner or recruiter joining RecruiterGTM. We're also rolling this out to all internal members. This still allows you to be the person who's the visionary, who has the ideas, who comes up with the offers. However, 95% of your execution, implementation, going from an idea to building out the whole implementation path, the project, completing the work as well, is done by your AI Ops Manager. So to start with, this will be a landing page on my website, and I will link that with the video as well. But to show you the first use case of how I'm using it, by the way, let me also show you, this is, by the way, my Claude Code that I've configured within Anti-Gravity. What is Anti-Gravity? Anti-Gravity is a coding platform in a way by Google, right? And now I am accessing my Claude account through this, and I'm happy to show you guys how to do that as well in a separate YouTube video. But in simple terms, on the left side, you can see all the memory that the agent has, all the agents that this AI Ops Manager has, right? It has a researcher, it has different skills, and then it creates different agents to do different tasks for us, simply explained. But the main things to look at are two main things. One is skills. I have all these skills. I have a proposal generator, I have an SEO engine, I have sourcing OS, I have content OS, which does content for me. I also have somewhere outbound OS where we set this up for our clients. I even have an email writer that writes exactly like me. So these are all the skills. Number one thing that you get with Claude is skills, and then second thing is connectors, right? I can connect different tools through MCPs, which I will show you later on as well. That being said, it has all the context as well on my clients, on my pipeline, on my priorities, my goals, my team, my intent, what I do in my day-to-day work. And that is the beauty of this. It loads it every single time you create a new chat. And as you can see here, I'm doing multiple things. I just built this landing page using my Claude Code, and that is why I'm showing you like real examples of what I'm doing with it. Here, I just wrote a LinkedIn post that will go live on my profile tomorrow. It's about how Pakistan is bigger than the full US East Coast, and then how some of the people that I've placed have done really well. And it wrote this whole post. I will copy it as it is. I don't even humanize this anymore because it does such a good job. And here I said, hey, find me 10 recruitment agency owners who've been on the Elite Recruiter podcast, because I went on this podcast and I had a really good time and I want to connect with more people that have been there. And it took it a few seconds to do all these things for me. Now, let's go use case by use case. First thing is content. If you're a recruiter and you don't post LinkedIn content, I am not sure how you were thinking of scaling or how you were thinking of building your personal brand. And by that, I mean specifically content on LinkedIn, unless you do like niche construction, like your audience is plumbers or construction workers, then obviously you won't need LinkedIn. But in 80-90% of the cases, you need LinkedIn. What are we doing? What am I doing with this? I am using this Claude Code to post 4 times per week in my voice within possibly 20 minutes, from me giving it topics to it generating the content as well as graphics like this. You can go check this out on my profile. This is the post. I made it, I think, 2 weeks ago. 43% of talent acquisition teams are using AI, right? It got 26,000 impressions almost, which means I don't even know how many people that means viewing my profile. 165 comments, almost all from my ideal audience, which is recruitment business owners. Your audience may be, I don't know, if you do SaaS recruitment or you do construction recruitment, it may be different, but there may be results that vary more or less. However, even if you got 5 people to comment and you did not spend all the time writing that post, that's 1 time bought back. Second is that's 4 potential people you can go talk to. So first use case is content. This post you can go see on my profile. I link it here on this landing page, was written completely with AI, obviously based on the skill that I have trained it on, right? It even does bullets like this. It varies between different types of bullets. If it's 1, 2, 3, it puts these emojis, right? Sometimes it does simple ones. I've asked it to put the axe emoji because I just feel like it looks cool, right? The 2 main things that obviously Claude has, I told you already, is skills and connectors. You can connect any tool. You can connect Apollo, Apify, Gmail, Google Sheets. This is my CRM, Attio. It is also connected. So use case number 1, content. It helped me get 51,000 impressions in the last 14 days. Got just on this post 165 comments, and I have had probably 10 to 15 booked calls just from this post. This LinkedIn content is my whole funnel right now. I don't do any outbound, right? I just connect with the people probably that commented here. So use case number 1, content and the skill for content. I'll just quickly give you a glimpse of that as well. Content OS, here, skill. So this is built for me. And when we build this for, if let's say you come and join my community, we will build this for you just like this, the skill tailored to you, right? Mondays, I post about RecruiterGTM value. Tuesdays, recruitment systems. Wednesdays, opinion on AI models, Claude Code. Thursday, my journey, maybe a meme, maybe something from my story, but it's personal. Saturdays, jobs of the week. This will be tailored for you. And I want you guys, every single recruiter joining our community, I want you to have exactly this type of setup, but tailored to your top 3 use cases. So this is one skill that I've just shown you, and this is the result of the skill. Second thing, we had a client recently come up to us and they gave us one law firm and they said, hey, can you guys build a system that scrapes candidates from law firms like this, and how will you do it? So for that, I use a skill here, which is Sourcing OS. Where is Sourcing OS? Sourcing OS. Okay, what does this skill do? Fully managed candidate sourcing engine powered by Claude Code, scrape target firms, enrich profiles with LinkedIn, email data, match news deals with candidates. So it not just finds the candidates, it finds their contact info and more specifics on them that we can, go and send them a custom email. So what did this do? It took it about 8 minutes to find 606 lawyers from one firm. Their 539 LinkedIn profiles matched. Yeah, less than 8 minutes exactly. And then I will show you the case study. Yeah, exactly. A legal recruiter asked us to prove it, and this is how we proved it. Now, these are 10 sample candidates from this data scrape that we did for them. It found the name, title, the practice area, which is very important if you're in legal recruiting, and then wrote 2 email hooks for email 1 and email 2. Also found their email, and for some, probably I need to refresh for this to scroll. Okay, now while recording this video, I went back and I said, hey, the table is not scrollable, fix it, either make it dynamic or just include the same information. So we could not see this before, now we can, and now we can scroll like this as well. So it writes 2 hooks to plug into each email, because when you're reaching out to qualified candidates like partners at legal firms, you cannot just send a lame email, say, hey, we hired for partners, are you interested, right? We need a signal as well. So this guy is chairman of M&A. This guy was Forbes' top lawyer. This person was involved in a 3.3 billion bond offering, Pioneer Award winning lawyer. So not just it finds the person, their practice area, and their title, it detects a signal and writes 2 hooks according to the signal, finds their email, and also matches their LinkedIn profile. So this is just one use case of sourcing candidates. Now let me show you what these emails will look like in action when sent out. For example, email 1 would look like hook. Subject line will also be a reference to the deal they did. We are working with the client building out their practice area bench. This is a variable. They're looking for someone with your background and the kind of deals you have ran at current firm. Would a 10-minute call make sense? And then this is what it would look like. Sanofi Divanax or Dynavax, whatever this is. Notice you changed this acquisition. At this, not many lawyers, quarterback, cross-border. So this is the hook that AI wrote us. It's just, this is the first time I asked it to do it, and this is what it came up with. This is how good Claude is if you just give it a little bit of context, and it used my content writing skill for this, right? Then this, you see this, we are writing with a client building out their practice area, name bench, right? And then current firm name as well, it simplifies the name. Second example, second hook, 11 industry awards across this. That kind of recognition does not happen by incident. Maybe this could be a little better, but it would still be better than a templated email, right? So second use case, sourcing candidates. We call this full offering Sourcing OS, where we use Claude to not just source candidates for your roles, but also plug it in with multi-channel outreach and copywriting like this. That is an additional service that we offer, but this will be part of your Claude setup if you come and join RecruiterGTM. So second use case we will give you. 1 is content. Second is sourcing candidates for your open roles. Third is showing you how you can just build landing pages and websites like this. So for example, let me show you a page on my website, right? I have 3 main offerings: Outbound OS, Sourcing OS, Content OS, and then GTM Academy as well. All these pages, if I click here, Outbound OS, all these pages are built by my AI Ops Manager, right? It just leaves this place. I record the video, I just give it the link, it plugs in the video. All these buttons, all the formatting, all the screenshot, it's done by AI. I just gave it context. It took me maybe 5 minutes to build this. Can it be better? For sure. Is that my priority right now? No. At least it's there, and then it also helps me actually. Let me show you the skill for this. Do we have SEO engine? Exactly is what I'm talking about, right? Build, publish, and optimize SEO for RecruiterGTM. Every page and blog post is built for both Google and AI citation. So it helps me if somebody goes in GPT or Claude and says recruitment systems expert, recruitment systems community, AI and recruitment, my business will start ranking up. I just started doing this a week ago. So not just building these websites and pages, where did it go? Here. Not just building these pages, but also it has helped me deploy 25 pages on my website with all the SEO, and I can, if I want to build a lead magnet. Right now I'm kind of building a lead magnet, right? I'm showing you guys this is the value you can have with Claude Code, and I'm making it with Claude Code. It is testament to what its capabilities are, right? I'm using its capabilities to show you its capabilities. So that's use case 3. Building landing pages. You can build candidate presentation pages. You could make it look super sick when you send 3 candidates. You could make it look either professional or like this with the doc theme. You could make it look, bright as well with white and super looking like a notepad if you want to make it professional. Depends on where you work, what niche you're in. So not just building proposals, building website landing pages. Like for example, this is one of the proposals I built for my client, right? It's like, hey, this is my pricing. This is some data we've done for you. 4 tools we will be using. This is all. So different pricing that I quoted them. I built all my proposals, all my website pages, all my SEO with this. Third use case. Use case number 4. Find companies with multiple signals within minutes. So I said, find me companies that are recently funded, SaaS companies that are recently funded and actively hiring and have no internal talent acquisition team. And by the way, my connectors here are, I have Apollo, I have Clay, I have Apify, and I have pin.com connected through MCP. What does MCP mean? In simple terms, it's like your Claude Code. Here, my Claude Code can go and find deals from my pipeline. I can say, let me show you a live use case. Say, how many won deals, or let's say, how many won deals do I have in my Attio CRM? I don't need the names, just give me the number. I'm trying to show you that from here, I can access my CRM. I can even ask it to follow up with all the deals in the pending stage. Write follow-up emails and just send them. Or set up a sequence once and say, customize the sequence and send it, right? Let's see how long it takes. In the meanwhile, so find companies with all 3 signals. How many did it find? 821. Less than 200 employees per company, because I want to have ones where it's higher chances of getting replies. Now let's see. It found employees, funding round, growth is at 195%, 175%, 483%. This means this company probably was at 5 employees and now is at 45, right? So signals on how much they grew. Did they get funding recently? Yes. Do they have under 200 employees? Yes. And no internal TA team as well. So if you want to send me a message and want a list of these companies, I'm happy to send it over. I can possibly just, I don't want to give this data away to everybody because then everyone will start spamming these companies. But this is just one use case of development. So this is Outbound OS. Here, where is my skill? Outbound OS setup, playbooks, and then the skill. So this skill helps me do full done-for-you Outbound OS GTM engines for our clients. There is another one, which is my mentor and advisor. I'll show you this one later. But yeah, use case number 4, business development. And then 5 more things Claude does for you every possible week. Before I tell you about these, you will get these 4 use cases built for you. If you come and join RecruiterGTM, we will build this, and at the end, all you will need is you will need to talk to this box. Right? You will literally just need to talk to this box and it will do it for you. There are many entries. Let me count more efficiently by continuing. Okay, cool. So this means I won probably too many deals. But it's not that many. I think it's looking at deals. 1 deals in last 3 months. So it's simpler for it to do. These 4 use cases will be done for you. We will set this up. We'll get on a 1-hour call with you. We will build this for you and give you support for 1 whole year. That is what we do at RecruiterGTM here. AI-powered systems labs for recruitment agency owners at $14.97 for a whole year. You get us building this for you. You get us launching one intent-based campaign for you. You get us advising you on what tech stack to go for, rather than you go and waste your time on should I go work with Luxo or Atlas or Stardex or Spot. We just tell you which one to go for, and we also give you discount codes there, and we help you set it up as well. My right-hand guy, Daniyal, right now will jump on calls with any of our clients if they need help to do one-on-one implementation. We do 2 weekly live Q&A calls, one with myself, one with Salar, who is the best GTM engineer I know when it comes to recruitment agencies. You get also a website completely done for you with the SEO done for you. I'm trying to value pack this offer as much as possible. So when we build this Claude for you, this is just one part of what you get when you come and join our community. I'm not sure if there is any other community that does this at this price point. I'm not even going to lie. People are charging 5 to 10K just for these engines. I may be stupid, honestly, this is not a sales tactic. I may be really stupid doing this way, but I want to be the only guy who is setting up these engines and supporting recruiters in the longer run. And my whole idea, motivation behind launching this community was to make sure AI is accessible. Practical AI is accessible to all recruitment businesses. More use cases. What else can this do? Website development and SEO. It can help you manage your team. What does this mean? This means it can send your team. I use Notion right now, and it goes and checks every morning whose tasks are pending and drops them a message as me in Slack. So team management, lead follow-ups. You could say, hey, in my CRM, go see how many clients I sent a proposal and they did not respond, and send them this templated follow-up emails. It will do it for you. We are at a point now where it's not like you ask AI how to do something and it tells you how to do it. No, this does things for you. That's the biggest difference. You will ask it and it will do it. If it's not doing it, if I don't know, a connection breaks and MCP isn't configured well, where do you go? You just come here and you drop me a message or my team a message and we fix it, right? Am I saying this will be perfect from day one? No, but it will absolutely be 90% there. Right? I don't want to commit something unreasonable, but this will help you operate at 5x pace at least. That is my goal. Mapping new niches. If you want to go into a new niche, it can totally tell you like how many companies are there. For example, let's see here. For one client, they do New York and San Francisco tech startups. It said, hey, in the market that you're trying to go after, there's 879 companies actively hiring product designers. You could reach out to about 300 a month if you want to. Which companies? These companies. Real examples. Again, took us a few minutes to build this. So I've shown you, and then finally, business coach. I have mine subscribed to newsletters and YouTube videos of Matt Gray, of Dan Martell, of Russell Brunson, and a few other coaches. And every time I ask it, Max Perzon, another guy who motivated me to start my community, every time I ask it a question, it answers based on all the knowledge of what they teach. I can even feed it books. So all of that being said, what you get when you join my community, you get Claude Code Ops Manager done for you setup. Guys, this is worth 5K or more. I'm not even exaggerating here. Context configured for your niche, all the MCP connectors, we connected with your ADS, with your CRM. If you have an ADS which doesn't connect, we will advise you on getting a better one, or we will build a custom MCP for you. Pre-built skills library, voice trained on your content so it sounds like you, or you can get recommendations from us as well, because we have context on 47 different business owners on how they operate, on how this works in their niche. And I worked with more than 200 recruitment agencies before. So the memory system gets fed with all that context as well. Website and SEO also done for you. If you're a recruiter, you feel like your website's trash, you want to get a new one, we'll do it for you, just again for the same fee, nothing extra. And we'll use your Claude to do it for you. One-on-one implementation support with my team, one-on-one message support with me, and one-hour call with me as well. Weekly strategy call, it's not just one, there's two of these. There's live Q&A, one on Friday and one on Wednesday, and then full modules library. We have so many different courses I built already. I built 4. You get a full course on how to do outbound with AI, how to do sourcing, how to do content, and now this is the one we're configuring Claude Code. This is about designing pages, and then all the recordings are here, and if you join in, you can hire offshore talent down the line if you need it. For now, I feel like just having this and you understanding how to use it, that's the biggest game changer. This is probably worth having 3 people in your team who you will teach one thing and then they will be like, I forgot, or I missed this. AI doesn't miss because every time it pulls in memory. Everything combined up, including a Claude Code setup for you, your ops manager with AI, your website and SEO done for you, a full-fledged call with me where we map your current systems and I'll tell you, drop this, keep this, go buy this tool. This should be your strategy. If you're contingent, you want to go retained, I'll tell you what are the possibilities, right? 2 weekly calls and everything I showed you. So discounted offshore hires as well. So all of that packed into $14.97 one-time payment within 12 months. That's my goal with this, to give everybody access, all recruitment businesses access to practical AI use cases, and that's what I'm trying to build with this community. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this, and if you are interested, come message me on LinkedIn. You can book a free call and see how this would look for you as well. We'll map this out, and then come join the community and join kind of this revolution of going from a team of 10, 15, 20, 30 to maybe a team of 3 to 5, where everybody is an operator using AI assistants and AI ops managers exactly like this. Thank you so much, and hopefully I will see you soon when we will be building your Claude Code Ops Manager. Cheers.